You can't...
With this cable car, we can get up onto the warehouse roof. Cutting pliers. They could be useful.
You can't just trust someone like this.
To the warehouse.
I mean...
There is a metal ladder stuck under the cable car.
Maybe they're telling the truth. But you can't just trust them. You have to look... You have to get the evidence. You have to figure it out for yourself.
This padlock seems rather old.
Alright, smash it. That's easy.
A crank.
A crank. Inside a locked box, really?
The lever is stuck.
Lever is stuck. Well, let me walk back here, see if there's anything else for us to pick up. I guess we have to start the engine here. I won't do it just yet. I want to check for more items. Of course there's more items.
Vodka. There's a little at the bottom of these bottles.
Russian alcohol. Holmes, the three brothers.
Alright. What is this?
There are two guards in front of the main entrance. We will have to find another way in.
Seriously, there's guards? There's just two guys standing here in the middle of night, out of the middle of nowhere. Literally in the middle of nowhere. And they stand there all night. Well, they're dedicated. Let's put it that way. This goes down to the warehouse roof? Don't we want to get inside here? I guess we don't.
This motor is from the cable car. There's a little petrol left, but not enough to start the motor.
I'm not sure if vodka actually works like this.
Here's what we can use for fuel.
If you say
Look at
so.
this hole. This motor needs a starting handle.
Wouldn't they hear you once you start the motor?
The crank is in place. I can't do that. I can't do that.
You can't crank.
Empty. Judging by the smell, I would say that it's an oil reservoir.
Given the maintenance, this cable car isn't used very frequently.
True, Watson, but let us hope that it is still working.
Okay, we need oil. Watson, do you have oil?
Empty. I can't do that.
Would you happen to have oil, Watson? There's a ladder stuck underneath.
The lever is stuck.
There's a... Why is there a barrel down there? What's this?
To the warehouse.
No. Box.
This chest is shut by a cord, which also attaches it to the cable car's structure.
Okay, we'll cut it.
A bottle of motor oil.
How convenient. Everything we need for this puzzle is right next to the puzzle.
This motor is... Let us hope it works.
It works.
We are going to separate. I will find a way into the fair, and you must investigate the warehouse.
Very well, I'll do that.
There is no one on the roof. If the machine should get out of control, then just use the brake. There ought to be one.
I should hope so. Anyway, there's no other choice. And when I found out what is going on down there, what should I do then?
Come and join me in the fairground. You can follow my route to get over the fence. Then you should find me easily enough. Good luck, my dear fellow.
Okay, I mean... We control Dr. Watson. Let's see if we get ourselves killed.
Come on, John. Courage.
Yes. What can possibly go wrong?
No one seems to have noticed me. Now I must try to find out what is going on here.
Amazing. Nobody noticed the engine turning on. Nobody noticed me swinging across. Alright, well, there's a water tower thing.
The bags contain rubble. They're tied up with good solid rope.
Do I want to... Apparently I'm going to cut them because the icon is still blue. Stop telling me to run faster. What is happening? Oh, there's a staircase. There's also a fire. There's a ladder.
Carts from the soup kitchens. They appear to be queuing up.
Oh, the soup kitchens. They must be poisoned. The soup.
I'll keep the rope.
Okay, for some reason, I just take the rope from there. Alright. I got more rope. I have 2 bits of rope now. Maybe I'll get 3 bits of rope pretty soon.
It's too dark inside this reservoir. It's impossible to see anything, but I can hear a slight lapping of water.
Okay.
A large dry cloth.
It's sitting outside, but it's dry. Alright, we're gonna set the cloth on fire, I guess. Alright, what are we doing? What are we doing here? Okay, can we open the door? No. Oh, I can take this too. I have rope and rope and rope. Sure, why not? We got 3 bits of rope. So, do we come down here? Where does this go?
I must find out what is going on inside this warehouse, but have to be careful. The place is full of guards.
Okay. We can't do anything with the fuse box.
It's too dangerous to go any further.
Too dangerous to go further, but there's a thing on the ground.
An empty bottle.
Are we gonna make a Molotov cocktail?
My cloth is too dry.
what does that mean? What do you mean your cloth is too dry? Okay, we need to dampen the cloth and then clean the windows to see through. Really? Alright, well, let me just put that together. My cloth is too dry. That's not something people usually say. Is it water or what? Wet duster. Amazing. We did all that to make the cloth wet. Scrubbing the screen. This is not puzzle solving, that's for sure. Don't just stand there, Watson. Oh look, Hans is in there.
So, it is inside these warehouses that Prince Woodville's canteens on wheels are filled up. and Hans is there to add his poison. That siren is a signal to open the doors and let out the carts of poisoned soup, destined for London.
Yes, now what? Do we go back to Holmes or what? We were meant to find out what they're doing, right? Are we done? Alright, poison soup. Apparently we're not done. I thought we're done, but we're not done. Do we really have to... Are we going inside, really?
You there! Who are you? Alert!
We don't do that, apparently.
You there!
And we don't do that, neither. What am I doing? We don't do this. I don't know what the game wants me to do. Alright, so we don't do anything down there. We don't... Wait, what? Why this?
It's a miracle that this reservoir is standing. The feet are being eaten away by rust. I wonder what Holmes is doing at this moment.
Okay. Meanwhile, why did we have to do that? We are gonna break in to the fairground. Conveniently, there's a break in the barbed wire.
Here is a good place to try and get through.
Yes, yes it is.
This crate isn't large enough for us to get over the wall, nor to see what is on the other side.
There was a ladder underneath the cable car. Alright, let's grab this. Convenient ladder! Alright. And we apply a ladder to fence. Handy. I mean, there's still barbed wire here, but we have a wire cutter, right?
The way is clear. Good, I'm in. Now I must find Moriarty.
I mean, barbed wire is pretty nasty, but couldn't you just kind of climb over it? Carefully?
The stand's owner must live here.
The stand's owner...
The stand's accounts book. Nothing interesting. The cover is dented. Curious. The cover is...
Well, stab it.
Let's look at the book's secret.
What is that?
Secret accounts. The stand's owner must do something other than manage a simple coconut shy, and there is a strange poem about animals.
Turnip alcohol 3 by 9 bottles delivery Tuesday 11 total 8 pounds. Tobacco and hay 50 packets of cut tobacco delivery Tuesday 11 total 2 pounds. Information SY 10 pounds. Bought 12 adult rats from Tom. Sold. Restaurant Luigi for today's special 10 shillings. Nice. 2 revolvers, typewriter ribbon, 20 pounds. The gazelle is dead. It was dangerous to turn its back on the lion. Alright.
A target from a firing range. It depicts a lion.
The gazelle is dead. It was dangerous to turn its back on the lion. Gazelle?
A firing range for children. They have to throw leather balls at the figures of wild animals to knock them over. It's clear that there is a link between the poem in the secret accounts and the animal-shaped targets on the stand.
Yeah, it's very clever. Very clever, Holmes.
It seems to me that there is something behind this poster, but it is stuck fast.
The gazelle is...
I need something.
The gazelle is dead. Okay, I need the gazelle, I guess.
Let's see.
The hyena waited for the hare to come out of its den. It won't be doing it again. Both of them starved to death. In the savannah, only the elephant can risk turning its back on the king of the animals without having to fear for its life. Sitting at the edge of the jungle, the chimpanzee didn't notice a vulture that grabbed him with its claws. The giraffe witnessed that scene. Okay, well, that's complicated. Well, that's the monkey.
It's the stand's till. There is no money, but there is a wooden target.
We still need one more, don't we?